Hello, this is John, and I want to just spend a few minutes showing you something that's kind of simple, but there's a lot to it. How to play a G chord. Okay, for any chord, you need to have a minimum of 3 notes. You can have more notes, but you can't have any less than 3 to really legitimately be a chord. Now, G chord, if you play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings at the same time, those are the notes of a G chord. You have a G, a B, and a D. So that's a G chord. So a simple way you could play it is put your any finger, your 3rd finger perhaps, on the 3rd fret of the 1st string and play those 4 strings. So that's a G chord. The first way I learned how to play a G was my 3rd finger there, my middle finger all the way on the other side on the 3rd fret of the low E string, and then my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And for years and years and years, I played that perfectly happy. That's a nice G chord. So we've got 6 strings, but only 3 unique notes. A G, a B, a D, G string, a B string, and another G note. 3 Gs, 2 Bs, 1 D. Now to beef up the sound of it a little bit, we can move this 3rd finger over to the 2nd string and get a D note right there and put the little finger on 4. On the 3rd fret of the 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Keep all those logistics straight. Okay? So here's the difference in the sound between those 2 chords. Here's G using 4 fingers, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, open, open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Now if I open up the B string, I'll pick up my finger, my 3rd finger. Actually, I'll move it over so it looks a little more clear. Here's the difference in the sound. Here's a G chord. So it's the same chord, but it's a slightly different sound. Now another way we can play this same G chord is use your little finger at the 3rd fret, your 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the low E string, and then your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. Why, you ask? Would you want to play it like that? To rest your 1st finger? No, there's more to it than that. This lets you very easily change from a G chord to a C chord. So your little finger and your 3rd finger stay in exactly the same place. Your 2nd finger moves from the A string over to the D string, still on the 2nd fret, and your index finger comes down on the 1st fret of the B string. So that's a C chord with a G in the bass. The lowest note of any chord is the one that has the most impact on the overall sound of it. Doesn't necessarily have to be the root note, but it has the most impact on the sound. So here's a G played with those 3 fingers. Here, go to a C chord very easily. 2 fingers move, 2 fingers stay the same. That's a technique that gets used in a lot of songs, so it'd be good to get a handle on that. Okay, so there are a couple ways to play a G chord. Enjoy.